Jesus said in his parable about the vineyard, "The last will be first and the first last." In the previous few videos, we looked at how Jesus was teaching this parable in response to a question Peter posed about whether or not he and the other disciples would be rewarded for sacrificing so much to follow him. This phrase about the last and first was part of his answer to Peter, and then he goes into this parable about the vineyard and uses this phrase again at the end of the story. This phrase encompasses the character of God's grace. God calls, blesses, and rewards us because of what he desires, not because of what we seemingly deserve or have earned. Think of it this way. In Galatians, the Apostle Paul talks about the principle of sowing and reaping. That principle holds true, but grace is almost as if God reserves the right to step in and say, yes, you'll reap, but it will be in my time and it will be according to my will. That may frustrate those of us who are very linear thinkers. We say, here's what I've invested, where's the expected outcome? But grace is a difficult concept to wrap our minds around. As one commentary said, God deals with us according to who he is, not according to who we are. Now, at first that may seem unfair, but that's because we may fail to realize how separated from God we were because of our sin, and how much right Jesus has to our lives due to his great sacrifice to deliver us and to bring us to God. See, grace blesses apart from what is deserved. The only one who deserves anything is Jesus. So the question isn't whether we receive less or more than we deserve, because Jesus takes the principle of deserving completely out of the equation, and he bestows grace instead. Amazing grace. Grace that's greater than all our sin. One songwriter put it this way: grace that I cannot explain, not by my earthly wisdom. The Prince of Life, without a stain, was traded for this sinner.